welcome back to the vlog. Early routine again, 7 o'clock. I went to bed at 9 o'clock last night because I was absolutely knackered. Harry wouldn't let us put him down yesterday at all, so naught is being done in the house. Got a busy day today. We are definitely in the trenches at the moment. With me and Holly like going day by day, not fully like having a certain amount of time to like actually reflect or like rest. So what I mean by that is biopsy, tongue operation, giving birth, neck dissection, radiotherapy, all in the space of 5 months. I don't think we understand how how challenging this is, because the reason I say that, I was driving home yesterday picking the kids up, and Capital UK, the radio station, they had a young mum on who was diagnosed with breast cancer at 38 years old. Now, it's very horrible by the way, but she ended up getting all clear. She had chemo and she had like all the treatment, but I was half thinking in the car, she's 38 and she hasn't got a newborn baby. Holly's 29 and just gave birth, and I'm like, bloody hell, we are in a tricky situation at the moment, and everything like building up, Harry not settling. Holly went to bed 1 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. She got up for 1 hour yesterday. She didn't like get up out of bed, she stopped in bed, she woke up for an hour. Also, she didn't have any shakes either all day, so I don't even know what to say. Deflated. It is a new day. You're supposed to start a new day off positive or move on from yesterday. I cannot really. It's a grind. It's a grind. I don't even need to check my laptop today. I know what we're up against. Yesterday, day 30 and day 29 was uploaded. Day 29 and day 30, because we did this treatment on the same day, I wanted to keep the uploads on the same day. And I know there's a lot of comments, I know there's a lot of work to do on the computer. More importantly, all the videos are there ready to upload, so I don't necessarily have to do the comments right now. House is a mess. Harry is still unsettled. Everything needs cleaning for him. His room is an absolute state because everything that was in this office is now in his room. I haven't actually put it in the loft yet because when we were tidying it up, it started going nuts. Well up against it. There's only one thing that can get us through this. Gotta be coffee, doesn't it? I do want to say, although our story is unique, and I was saying just there, like that lady was 28 and she was getting interviewed by Capital UK for a young person with cancer. I do think with us, one thing that has helped, right, is actually having Harry. And yes, he's a little bugger right now, but I feel like if we didn't have Harry, we would be sat about, a lot of spare time on our hands, and that is not good for us. Me and Holly like to keep as busy as possible and run away from all our problems. Anyways, positivity. Let's go. So Holly's ordered the iPhones. She's ordered both iPhones, one for her, one for me. I believe she's ordered the mics as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that. When I got out of bed there, she was speaking. She went, we sleep with like a fan on. She went, Lee, can you turn the fan on? Which sounds so simple to do that, like literally say a sentence, but she hasn't been able to speak in the morning, so I'm hoping she's gonna be okay. She is gonna have to get 6 shakes down today though. It's hard like pushing her and like motivating her, and it's not, I don't want to say it's draining, but I know she doesn't want to hear it from us. Kind of got out, don't I? I mean, what am I supposed to do? Can't just let her deteriorate into nothing. She's just gonna lose far too much weight, so I do have to encourage her and push her as much as possible. I'm gonna have to go through Sunderland Hospital today because when we went yesterday, we're getting a prescription, we're getting some like new medicine. I think it's the mouthwash that Holly uses, and it wasn't ready, so I ended up waiting half an hour in the waiting room. They still didn't shout. Holly was in the car with Harry and she went, luckily, let's just go home because Harry was being a bugger. We've got Tommy at the eye infirmary today, which is just around the corner really from the hospital. So when we go to the eye infirmary, I'll probably just run in and get Holly's prescription as well. Just checking the Facebook now to see what we're up against. I have noticed we gained 300 followers yesterday, which is massive really. And also day 30, it got over 1,000 likes. So very nice. I'm actually gonna pin this one to the top of our page. Oh, I can't. I wanted to pin that up the top so like that's what everyone sees, because I'm not bothered about views. It's just it's a massive accomplishment, isn't it? I seen a comment yesterday as well, which is she was saying, I can't remember your name, I'm so sorry, but the comment basically said, I don't have Facebook, I don't have TikTok, and I found you on YouTube. I believe she said, I wish I could see your videos, but I might be incorrect. Every video that me and Holly upload to TikTok, I download them onto my computer and I put them on Shorts. So if you click on our profile, go on Shorts. This is all the videos of me and Holly that is on our individual TikToks, so you can find like all our videos in one place instead of like actually on TikTok. It's just like my account. So both videos go on here. So there's absolutely loads on there. You might have already watched them, to be fair, but you're not missing out if you don't have Facebook. You're not missing out if you don't have Instagram. I do the things on my story on Facebook. Don't really write posts or nothing, so I guess you're not missing out really. Me and Holly are like very positive people, I would say. Like we've always been positive before the cancer diagnosis. Tricky with this channel, this YouTube channel, and also our TikTok, because can't be full on positive right now. Now I know a lot of people comment saying, oh, you're very positive for what's going on. It's just there's a lot of stuff that you might be watching where it's like, bloody hell, that's a bit negative, because it's a negative situation we're in. Obviously cancer isn't it's not a full thing to be had. Where the reason I'm saying it is because there's a lot of daily vlogs out there, and it's pretty much all of them, to be honest, where they're like jumping all over and they're playing a character. Like, you've got to think 99% of YouTubers out there and vloggers, they're playing characters. It's not actually them. But what you will see with me and Holly, we're just being us. And if we're liked, which we are because the channels are growing rapidly, if we're liked, then we're liked. If we're not, we're not. But we're not going to be playing any characters. And to be honest, even if we played a character, you couldn't be positive in this situation anyway. So we're just playing ourselves. It's a documentation for our children for when we're not on the planet anymore, and they can come back and watch our videos. Slogan, I need to get Holly to make a design and start making t-shirts for that. Anyways, gonna get the kids up, gonna whip them into shape and get them to school. I also believe the Christmas trip, the log cabin what I was on about, or like the place away or whatever, that is done. I believe we're going to Alton Towers. I think Holly is on about booking it today. And listen, I'm open to other places as well. Obviously I've told you, people are offering us a lot of free stuff recently, and I don't know, we might take people up on the offer. We've never been one to like accept help or like try not to. You know the story about the GoFundMe and stuff like that. We didn't want to GoFundMe because we don't want that sort of attention on us. It feels weird, right? I wouldn't mind taking an offer from like a big giant company, let's say, I don't know, let's say Disneyland again in Florida. I wouldn't mind saying, oh yeah, I'll accept a free holiday, taking that. But like if it's just a small business owner who's just got like a one apartment somewhere, I would feel bad taking it. With me used to being a small business owner, I know how hard that is. But on the flip side, what I will say, if these places, let's say a log cabin, if a log cabin has a room spare and it's not booked out anyways, they could give it to us. We do a video for them. They haven't lost a single thing. They might lose out on like having to pay a cleaner after us, but then that's all they've lost out on. So say you pay a cleaner, let's say £100, and me and Holly do a video. You've got to think they've getting promotion to an audience for £100. Like, our views are like pretty much collectively, me and Holly would get like 100k views. There's nowhere on this planet that you could spend £100 on a cleaner to get 100k views on you. It's just you wouldn't be able to do it, like, marketing wise. So I don't know where I'm going with that, but we'll see what happens. There's a couple of messages, I'm gonna go through them. What are you doing?
You should use your other one because you're going to block this.
Okay. What happened yesterday, Holly?
I got given this contraption to stretch my jaw.
But what happened when you got back from the hospital, from the dietitian?
Fell asleep.
How long for?
From about 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 7 p.m. when Tommy woke us up, running up the stairs shouting, "There's a ghost."
And how many shakes did you have yesterday?
None, because I was asleep.
Okay. So how are you feeling today?
A bit weak, but I've just had one there and I've got some more lined up.
So how many are you gonna have so I can hold this video against you?
6.
6?
I have 6 today.
I only got 7.
I don't want to get 6 to be quite honest, but I will.
Okay.
So,
And what's this thing doing?
it's a therabite.
Okay. And what does it do?
You put your mouth in and then you press it down and it helps open your jaw, because right now I can only open my jaw this much.
Which the doctor said it was 2 centimetres, didn't he?
Oh well, when you had 2 centimetres that was really stretched, that was painful, so I think it's probably more like 1.5.
So, and you push down on it, don't you?
So there you go.
Let's get it from there. Is it painful? Looks painful. And how far do you need to stretch it down? Sure, we said like 1 centimetre a month. Was that right? 1 centimetre a month?
He said in 3 weeks I should be another centimetre, but I'm not convinced with that, because he also says my swelling is on the inside, which is harder to heal than the outside, because inside's still getting radiated. So we need to wait 12 weeks for the radiation to scar and then try and loosen the muscles.
Sounds horrible.
Why are you pulling your face? I'm not in pain.
I know.
But we said that once it's scarred, it should be more stretchable, because right now it's like I've been punched inside my mouth as well as outside.
Not bad, Tommy, is it?
Probably is.
And what we're doing today? What's the plan of action? Because you can't stay in bed today.
Why?
Because we've got Tommy at the Island Infirmary.
Yeah.
And I believe I'm going to have to go in the hospital to get your prescription.
Oh, we'll just do that another day.
When?
I don't know. Yes, Tommy is at the eye infirmary to get his eyes checked. He wears eye patches every day for 2 hours a day. The last time we went,
My arm's killing her, you know.
Oh,
Go on,
wow.
keep going.
I feel so sorry for your arm. Maybe you should get a tripod. Make it set up a GoFundMe for like have a tripod. I'm going to take
Right,
longer now.
Go on, Tommy, what were you saying, Tommy? Sorry. He's wearing his eye patch for 2 hours. Right, that's it, long story short.
The last time we went to the eye infirmary, he was only wearing his eye patch for half an hour a day. So we were expecting for them to say and stop wearing them. But unfortunately his eyes had gone back over. From when we were wearing them an hour a day, they were doing really well, but half an hour was too short. It wasn't getting his eyes to the right place. So up to 2 hours and he hates wearing them.
He does, yeah, right.
So he's really hoping that he can stop wearing them, but I have a feeling they might just drop it down to an hour.
That's all he said this morning, you know.
Has he?
I'm getting my eye patches off. It's not going to happen, is it?
They're definitely not going to say stop them. Because the eyes can still be manipulated up until 6-year-old. So once he hits 6, they'll probably say we'll just stop them because there's nothing else we can do to them.
It's like developed, isn't it, when he gets to 6?
But right now they can still mould them, so they want to keep them on for as long as possible because he's only just about to turn 5.
And what is your TikTok video going to be about today?
Today I'm going to ask for advice on where to get married abroad, because we planned a wedding in Vegas. It got cancelled for COVID, and now we've got 3 kids. I couldn't think of anything worse than taking them to Vegas with the hustle and bustle of all the people.
I would take Harry and Lewis.
Harry the screaming baby. I mean, I get Lewis. Lewis would probably be traumatised by all the Elvis people, and but
that's why I would take him. You'd be well behaved, wouldn't he?
I think I would prefer to go for like a little honeymoon in Vegas, and I'll get like a short wedding dress, and we'll get some like wedding pictures on the strip and stuff, because that's what I really liked about Vegas. I liked the scenery for the photos and stuff. But I think I would prefer a holiday wedding where somewhere sunny as well, where our family can come with us as well, so not too far away, and obviously the kids can just play without them being stressed, like maybe a beach and stuff like that. And I think Lee's arm's gonna kill me now. That's what today's video is gonna be about.
Right, okay. Good work.
You can put your arm down.
Oh. People were interested yesterday with the investments, so I'm gonna give you a little in-depth guide of index funds. So first of all, I want to explain, with investments, right, there's 3 risks. You've got company risk, sector risk, and then price risk. Wait there with us, I'll break that down. So number 1, company risk. So if you've got, I don't know, let's use an example number, £10,000. And if you put £10,000 into Microsoft, and then Microsoft goes bust overnight, you've lost all your money. But if you invest in index funds, it's a pie. Remember what I said yesterday? It's like buying a pie from the butcher's with 500 slices in it. So if one company goes bust, it gets kicked out, and then there's 499 companies left, or however many companies are in the index fund. Each index fund has a different amount of companies, but let's use the American index fund for example. They have got 500 companies. If one goes bust, it gets kicked out, and it's like football, like the Premier League. The next best company gets promoted into it. And then, so that's company risk. Number 2, you've got sector risk. So back in 2008, 2009, we had a housing crisis globally, where mortgages were lent out to people that couldn't afford them. And if you owned property back then and the markets collapsed, you would have really struggled. Again, index funds, what they are, they've got every sector in there. So you've got the housing trade, you've got the pharmaceutical trade, you've got technology. So like, for example, you've got Apple, Microsoft. Then you've got Bank of America, which is banks. You've got Pfizer, which is like medicine, pharmaceutical. You've got Bank of America, I think I've said banks. You've got Pepsi, you've got Coca-Cola. So it's all different sectors, so that's sector risk. And now the main one that everyone is concerned by is price risk. What you want to do is, this isn't financial advice, I've got to say that, but this is what I personally do. Invest every single week or every single month so you get an average price. Let me give you an example. If you go to the supermarket and the end of this month, October, you buy a pot noodle for £2. And then you go at the end of November, it's on rollback, you buy the same pot noodle for £1. It means you've got 2 pot noodles that cost you £3 total, so the average price is £1.50. So if the market's going up, the stock market's going up, you buy every single month, and all it does is give you an average price. So when the market starts falling and everyone's panicking, it's like a pot noodle, it's on rollback, you get more for your money as long as the companies haven't changed. And that is price risk. There's no other risk involved with investments. Maybe what platform you use, but obviously I can't advise what platforms, I never would. I'm not really bothered about that. The platform I use is Vanguard Investor, but I wouldn't see it go and use Vanguard Investor. And that is every risk involved, as well as you receive a dividend payment. And what a dividend payment is, let's say this mouse, computer mouse, Apple, it's an Apple mouse, Apple pay me just for owning this, say 10 pence every single 3 months. So I own this now the rest of my life. Apple's going to pay me 10 pence every single 3 months the rest of my life. That's what the index fund gives you as like a thank you, pretty much. It's called a dividend payment. But what you can do with dividend payments, if you have 1,000 mouses, the payment adds up to 1 mouse, the dividend payment. Instead of taking that dividend payment out and using that money to buy, I don't know, something for the house, you just buy another mouse, and then you're not using your own money, you're using dividend payments to buy more shares, essentially. Hopefully that made sense. I'm sure it did, but let us know in the comments if you want more. Don't know if I've mentioned this on the vlogs before, right, but I have got Lewis at the gym and I feel bad eating in front of Holly, so I've got him getting a takeaway and she doesn't know. Is that bad? Because I am thinking about her, really, when you think about it. I don't like her seeing me eating food because obviously she can't eat. So it's 8:30 and Holly is still downstairs. How many shakes have you had? Because earlier you said that you were going to have 6.
You've put a bait into this. You didn't tell us. Was that how you had my pill?
Were you?
Not me. You didn't tell us you were going to ask us this question.
How many shakes have you had? How many shakes have you had?
I've had 4, but I'm trying it. Yogurt. So get off my face.
Is it hurting?
Well, it was, but then I went upstairs and numbed my tongue. I put a bit of Oromorph on and put a bit of Difflam mouthwash on. And it's not too bad right now.
And it's 8:30 and you're still awake. Like, you're downstairs, you're not upstairs in your room.
And
this is probably the first time in like probably months.
And I did the dishes earlier.
I can't believe it, I am buzzing. What did my life become?
I sterilised the bottles.
Also, in our video, right, because I haven't updated anyone, you mentioned about Tommy's eye patches and you said it might be getting reduced, it might be staying the same. So pretty much Tommy needs to wear his eye patches 2 hours a day still.
Yeah, it was bad news. He's not happy about it. He's still a bit of a tantrum, but
I actually had to pick him up off the floor because he was
I feel bad for him because he hates swearing.
He laid down on the floor like really upset.
I know, and he really thought he was going to get a supper. And to be fair, the optician did say maybe we should give up on them because he's had 3 appointments now where his eyes haven't improved very much. But one of the appointments, because they would normally stop them after 3 appointments if there was not much improvement, one of the appointments the optician told us to only wear the patches half an hour a day. So he said stick with 2 hours a day and then that'll be 3 appointments where he's had them for 2 hours a day. If there's still no improvement, we'll give in. Bless him, he was gutted.
Did you say optician?
Yeah,
I've been calling him a doctor.
No, he's probably not an optician, but he's more optician than a doctor. Something probably.
So you're going to eat all this yogurt?
I don't know, I'm going to try.
How much have you eaten?
I've
Have you eaten
about
any?
4 spoonfuls, but you've got to think I'm eating like a newborn baby. I can't just like wolf it down like you would. Or like I could last year.
Is there any taste in that?
I thought I could in the first lick, but I think it's a combination of I can smell it and I know what it is.
Well, that's good though.
I think if you block my eyes and my nose, I wouldn't know what it was.
But realistically, if you start eating in the future, you're not going to be blocking your eyes and you're not going to be blocking your nose.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think I've actually got taste.
But if you're thinking that you can taste it, surely that's good, isn't it? Or not?
Like 1%, I thought I could taste it.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you're eating both sides, or you just going
No, I couldn't eat that.
No, what? Just you couldn't eat it all because it
It
was
was burn my tongue. This is still burning even though I've numb my tongue.
Also,
It's not as bad.
Okay. Did you end up doing the TikTok video as well? You were going to ask for recommendations of where to get married at?
No, because you went boxing and I look after our child. You took our child boxing. And I had to look after the other child.
Oh wow, bless you.
It's hard work, you know.
I took the wild one out the house. The one with ESCD.
It's not ESCD, for God's sake. You've only got to remember 4 letters and you get them wrong. Harry was just twisting and I didn't want to make a video when he was twisting. I know he's twisting now.
Alright, I think that's the end of the vlog for today. Do all the stuff, like, subscribe, comment, whatever.
Enjoy eating food.
Yes.
You never know when your tongue's going to get chopped
I will
off.
enjoy eating food, babe.
Doesn't matter.
I enjoyed that takeaway earlier.
You better not go there. This will be the end of the vlogs.